me. I was part of you, definitely. Ooh, boy, you know you can't thank me. Oh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. I used to think she said, and we'll finger roll. Finger roll. What does finger roll mean to you?
What?
Finger rolls? Is that what finger rolls to you? That's what I think what a finger roll is. Finger roll is was the Iceman George Gervin used to do off the back of the rim. Oh, man. Never, cause you'll always be, key change. Never, cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on and on. What's up? You good? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's been a couple days, but you know what today is. You know what today is. It's my birthday. Lady house over here breaking stuff. What's going on? It's not. I mean, we're not finna do live tech on the show, so you good. You good. It's working.
Okay.
Yeah? We're good? We not good? No good?
Yeah.
All right, let's hit the intro. Let's get it popping. The chords. Oh man, I remember back in the day I used to sit right here in this chair facing the other way and the piano would be on and I just hit my two chords and now I go awake and bake with BeMo. Ooh yeah. I am 33 years old today.
That's weird.
That's strange.
I'm used to you saying, I'm 32.
Right. I'm 33.
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. I got to find a new way. It's Pearl year, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. But anyway, before we get into that, we want to welcome you back to another episode of Awake and Bake with BeMo. Yeah. This morning we are being brought to you by the Gifted Curators, okay? Gifted Curators DC, gifted.curators.dc on Instagram. Make sure you go over there in Adams Morgan, get all your I-71 needs. All you need is your identification. The great thing that I love about Gifted Curators is that they have their own artwork for their own what you call it? What am I about to say? Get their own artwork for their own weed. Lord, I forgot the word for weed. People text me because it's my birthday and I'm distracted. I'm gonna put my phone face down. Yeah, so this morning, actually, we're gonna have a 2 blunt episodes. I wish we need more noises. We need a band. We need the chorus right there. We need like
in this one little corner right here.
Yeah, everything right here. Just everything right here.
All 23 inches.
The people don't know. You know what's crazy? Jada said this to me. She said, all the people see is what they show them. So they don't know what's over here. They can think we're not in the ghetto. We are.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, nigga.
Don't try to keep up with the Joneses, okay? Don't.
Let this people listen to you.
Keep your life in the frame.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But a 2 blunter.
Today is a 2 blunt episode because we are celebrating your boys, your mans, your boys, me's. It's my birthday. My mother called me at 8 o'clock and my phone was ringing. I said, whoever calling me must not like and understand me because they know I'm finna start the show. It was my mother. Okay. I'm gonna call her back after the show. What up, Ma? It's really not my day. It's really her day. I ain't do shit today.
You just came out.
Woo! Woo! I came out like Will Smith. Woo! Ha ha! That's how I came out. What up? Yeah, it's really her day. So if you see her, Renelle win. If you see her, tell her good push. Yeah, man, good push. You did that. All right.
Get her a present.
Go get her a present. Happy anniversary.
you.
I am.
Oh.
Shit, I'm gonna send her a sweatsuit. Cause today you can chill. All right. I cannot wait until we rich. Anyway, welcome y'all back to the show. This is the special birthday episode of Wake and Bake with BeMo. This morning we have some great topics, but before we get there, I am your host BeMo. Make sure we say good morning to the lady of the house.
Hey y'all.
A loud, resounding good morning, okay? All right, we need all the support. We need all the love that we can get. I already told you about Gift the Curators. If you want to donate to the show or throw something on the birthday boy, okay? Make sure you go to BeMoAuthentic.com/DaRent, DARENT. Put something on the show. Put something, become a Wake and Bake with right. Or if you want to become a Wake and Bake with BeMo Patreonite, make sure you go over there. You get your $10 a month pledge donation. There will be content there soon. I promise you. Don't know when soon is, okay? Because I have a hard time with time. I always have had a hard time with time. Maybe because I'm so damn indignant. Can't nobody tell me what to do. Not even time itself.
I just thought about
What you got?
Lafayette.
What happened? Oh, God. Oh, God. I'll wait till we actually debut the situation to admit. I already text Lafayette and told him I was wrong. All right. Don't you hate when a nigga give you advice and you be like, nah, I don't need that advice. And it turns out you need that advice? God damn you. Like Queen said, sometimes you got to check yourself. We be ego tripping. So check yourself. Check your mates.
We got some comments.
We got some comments already. I ain't said nothing. I said put something on the show. Mm-hmm. I shout out Get the Curators. Mm-hmm. Today's topics. Mm-hmm. Today is actually mostly run by Lady of the House. I have one topic I want to present to you, and then the Lady of the House has a couple of things that she wants to present. It's a 2-blunt episode, so
I got a couple of things.
Well, I thought you had 2.
Did I?
Yeah, you got the one lady in Maine.
Yeah.
And then you got the questions.
Yeah.
That's a couple of things, right?
Oh, I didn't.
Or was that 34 things?
I didn't know the lady in Maine would be like a topic per se. I don't know. Maybe it's just a little like.
It's a little what? I cannot wait till we get 2 cameras in here. I cannot wait. Cause lady in the house, she
like
dishing me passions.
Like
You to make sure. Let's get to Juneteenth though.
Okay.
And to start Juneteenth, I actually want to start with a video from a wonderful cultural analyst that I've been a fan of for a little while. Okay, he was talking about Juneteenth and what that meant as a federal holiday. Let's listen to this young man from over a year ago and hear what he has to say about Juneteenth. We've seen what has become of St. Patrick's Day. We've seen what has happened to Cinco de Mayo. Mm-hmm. To a certain degree, we understand what has happened to Thanksgiving, but we see that whitewashing happens when it comes to these formal holidays. I think Lady of the House is the individual that told me that St. Patrick's Day was really the day about the eviction of black folks from Ireland. Mm-hmm. And now niggas is running around with green sweatshirts, pitching each other, right, talking about a little green man bringing you luck. The fuck?
Right.
Can you imagine what the symbology for Juneteenth will be? I bet if some of y'all open your cabinets right now, it's still a coon in there looking at you. It's a minstrel character in your cabinet right now trying to make you make fucking pancakes right now. And Juneteenth is a federal holiday? It's only a matter of time, sweetheart. It's only a matter of time. Drew, you brought up Martin Luther King Day, and I want to get back to that because I feel like that's protected for a particular reason. But it's only a matter of time before we see Wade on down to Target to get your 30% off. Get 3/5 off your socks for this month. Wade on down. It's only a matter of time until we get these black-themed parties.
But you
Now, first off, I really enjoy that young man, okay? He's got some things to say. You should check him out. But no, as I said a year ago, it's only a matter of time before we get to these Juneteenth themed parties. And sure enough, bless you, sweetheart. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
You got it up?
Oh, I'm putting it because it's like, it was off to the side. There we go. Yeah.
What's that say? What's describe what you see, because I can't see it right now.
I see some plates.
Lord have mercy. The lady at the house is having an allergy attack. There are some plates you can see here. And if you look close, I don't know if you're on Instagram, you might have to get on the YouTube. If you look close with your good eye, you'll see, huh?
I made it big. For
You made it big?
Instagram, yeah.
You'll see, what's it say right there?
It's the freedom for me.
It's the freedom. What I tell you niggas? What did I tell you niggas? What did I say? It's only a matter of time. Now, of course, I was being facetious with the wait on down the Target conversation, but you better damn believe. Oh, okay, because I'm in these marketing conversations. Right. You better damn believe there was somebody at somebody's agency that said, hey, let's say wait on down to Target.
Mm-hmm. No, sweetheart, I wouldn't be surprised if they listened. Because you were talking about 3/5 off your...
It's going to be 3/5 off your socks.
Bro.
Saw a George Carlin joke the other day. This is completely unrelated. George Carlin joke the other day. He said, what are rights? It's some shit that we made up.
Right.
And then he said, some people say that rights are things that God gave you. And it's like, okay. If that's the way you want to go, then how come there's only 10? And how come those 10 had to be amended? And one of those amendments talks about slavery. So your God forgot slavery? Don't let me get on the religious talk. My bad. Anyway, back to Juneteenth, because there's a bigger message here. The gentleman for last year told you it's only a matter of time before they say wait on down to Target, you 3/5 off of your socks. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you go into the party supply store and and it's the freedom for me. Hit the ice cream, because I know y'all seen this ice cream already. I'm not even going to tease it up. McDonald's, might as well be. Walmart has an ice cream. The Juneteenth trademarked ice cream. And you know what the most offensive part about it is? You know what the most offensive part is? What's the flavors?
Swirled red velvet and cheesecake.
That sounds delicious. What's the most offensive part? They put the most niggerish cake in there. Mm-hmm. Everybody know the black cake is the red velvet cake.
Right.
Ooh, I bet you that shit hidden. But also, I didn't know that you could trademark a holiday.
Right.
Sweetheart, pull up the application so we can trademark Christmas. What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
What? I'm finna trademark President's Day. What's good? What's up? I didn't know that you could trademark a federal holiday. The joint says Juneteenth trademarked. The fuck? So I went to look up the trademark, right? I forgot to put this in the notes this morning, but went to look up the trademark. Sure enough, Juneteenth was trademarked in 2021 by the company who made the flavor of red velvet and whatever swirl in the ice cream. Yeah. So Juneteenth is trademarked by this white-owned chemical company.
What the fuck?
And so then I wondered to myself, just briefly, why didn't a nigga try to trademark Juneteenth? Ooh, there's a riddle for you. I have an answer. Here's a riddle me this. Why didn't a black person trademark Juneteenth? It's only $2.25. And was unemployment still popping last Juneteenth?
No.
No? Oh, I said it was a hot summer because niggas was gotten the boosting. That's right. Mm-hmm. It's only $2.25. Niggas ain't have $2.25 to trademark Juneteenth? I have an answer, but I want to hear from the Wake and Bake with BeMo nights, okay? But that's not the big question of the day. The bigger question of the day is, hold on, did I get to both Juneteenth situations?
Did you?
I got the ice cream.
Yeah,
I got me. Okay, there's another ice cream joint I want to show you, but I want to get to it. Actually, you know what? Show the other ice cream now, because in response, it should be under the same ice cream joint that the Juneteenth is on. You should be able to click the eyeball, and it should be black-owned ice cream. So in response to that, a lot of people were referring, instead of buying the Juneteenth trademarked ice cream, right? Which you can't tell me that Walmart or whoever is the agency who's doing marketing for Walmart didn't create this viral campaign. You can't tell me that.
Yeah. You
can't tell me that this picture of Juneteenth ice cream just appeared in the wild organically.
Right. Exactly.
you just can't tell me that. And then they got perpetuated time over time because they know that black people love to spread news over dissension. So as we disagree with something in majority or we disagree with each other, we like to share it with each other. Therefore, niggas will go get this ice cream, right? So the things that somebody is saying in combat to getting this Juneteenth ice cream is go get some black-owned ice cream. See right here?
In the middle.
She right here?
You. She's underneath you.
She right. Go get you some black-owned ice cream, right? Is that the solution? First off, is Juneteenth trademarked great value ice cream a problem? Like seriously, is it a problem?
I think so.
You can't cover your mouth and talk though.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's trademarked by a white-owned company, right? Yeah, that's a problem. I feel like the commodification of Juneteenth in itself is a problem. Something that bothers me is like you would never see anything like that in regards to the Holocaust. So why? Like what? That just shows how little they respect us and how little they value us.
That's hilarious. Boy, if they had a Holocaust ice cream. Okay, hold on. I don't think that's a fair comparison. Is there a holiday that celebrates the end of the Holocaust?
I mean, I'm not aware of one. But it was still a genocide of a group of people.
Well, Juneteenth wasn't a day of genocide.
Well, I know, but it has to do with...
That's the only reason why I'm saying I don't know if that's a fair one-to-one comparison. But if there was like a... I'm trying to think, what's another day that celebrates the liberation of people? I mean, this is going to
go ahead.
This is going to be fucked up, but like, we don't like celebrate. There's no ice cream for the day we dropped the bombs on Japan.
Right.
The end of World War II. There's no ice cream for that.
Right.
There's no ice cream for suffrage. Is there?
No.
There's no ice cream for the 14th Amendment. Actually, there is, because it's about to free from slavery. Jesus, huh?
Yeah, it's just reminding me that they know that we have, the buying power that we have. They know that we're going to spend money, so.
So then is the solution then buying a different ice cream in Walmart? She's still up here?
Yeah.
I don't want to play her. Take her down, because I don't want to play her. But like, I saw that black folks were saying, oh, instead of buying a Juneteenth joint, go buy this black-owned ice cream. To which I thought for a second, okay, so when we buy up all her ice cream for Juneteenth, and she has to sell part of her business to Haagen-Dazs or Great Value to keep up with scale, are we then going to abandon her business because she changed the ingredients? It's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
Like, the ice cream is made. Shit, is it weird that we even celebrate Juneteenth? Is it weird? It is. First off, we've had this conversation. It is strange that Juneteenth is a federal holiday, while some people still have minstrels in their fucking pantry begging them to make rice.
Right.
It is still weird. I read a report this morning. It's still weird that we have Juneteenth as a federal holiday, but white sentiment towards black plight has decreased. We have less white support.
Right.
We have more white traumatic acts. We see what happened in Buffalo. We see this replacement theory going on, in which the thought I had about Elvis this morning was, it's crazy how there's all these people in white culture emulating blackness, Elvis, Jack Harlow, but yet somehow you are fearful that we're going to replace you?
Right.
Wait, how that math work? Anyway, back to Juneteenth, because that's actually a larger point here. So we see the upset about Juneteenth ice cream. We see the replacement thought, which is buy this black-owned ice cream, which we know what the trap thought is there, because the scale is going to come too big, and then niggas are going to abandon her eventually, or they're going to say that her flavors are too niggerish, or I'm not even sure niggas are saying that, or it's just the internet perpetuating certain situations, because we know that dissension sells products. Mm-hmm. My question to you is, how are you celebrating freedom? All these things are around us to distract us from the fact that Juneteenth happened. Our ancestors were notified of liberation. Our bodies are freed legally through law, although we know with deliberate speed we are still held back, oppressed, disenfranchised. But the question I want to ask you is, how are you celebrating freedom? Because if you just getting on Al Gore's internet and complaining about Juneteenth's ice cream, but you didn't celebrate Juneteenth last year or 2019, I'm not going to shame you. But how you going to outdo Walmart? What money you going to put back in the community? What products you going to create? What frameworks you going to work through? Do I need to send you the black civilization, the black culture civilians test? Have you passed that? Have you read Blackness this year? Have you updated your scope on how we protect black women? Are you constantly investigating yourself and constantly checking yourself on your blackness and trying to provide the new blueprints to what this culture could be? Or is the extent of your celebration, man, I'm so upset, Great Value got this ice cream.
Mm-hmm. And it's great value, too.
You plan on working on Juneteenth?
Even though it's a federal holiday?
Just a thought. Let's because I'm having trouble with this blunt I've been trying to roll, because I've been trying to think and talk at the same time. Let's get to your comments, and let's get to some of the comments of other people. Then we're going to take a quick break and come back with more Wake and Bake with BeMo. I know people better be wishing me happy birthday, goddammit.
Oh, they were.
It's my birthday.
We had a whole bunch in the beginning. Let's see.
Ooh.
Okay, Autumn Labella said, BeMo can't stop giggling. Joy looks good on you.
Ha ha, goddaughter. Good morning.
Jada said, retwist is popping.
See you later. The house got me right. You know what I'm saying? Got me right. Got me right. Same thing with the shea butter. Okay.
Let's see. She also said they really gonna start calling Target Target.
They are. They gonna steal that for blackness too.
Right. Y'all said y'all can eat ice cream like that anyway. Dairy be fucking me up.
Facts though.
Should have been made with almond milk. Facts. Micah said people weren't having cookouts and parties for those holidays. Somebody else started that culture.
Do 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 doom doom. What's up, Micah? He's gonna come and drop these truth bombs. You gonna come and say that the cookout wasn't started by black folks? You gonna come and say that the picnic was actually a celebration of lynchings? That's what you're gonna say?
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Damn. But niggas always trying to reclaim trauma. Shit. God damn it.
We can't have nothing. Baby Blue says, oh, she's talking to Yash. I'm saying I can't even enjoy ice cream. They trying to tear our stomachs up. Yash said dairy warfare. The media prince. Hey.
Media prince! You finally made it! He's bringing us art and entertainment. What's up, man?
I planned on celebrating by eating some red velvet cheesecake ice cream.
That was your plan the whole time? Whole time I was going to do what they made anyway. Yeah, boy, you out of control, man. You made me drop my blunt. You got to start over. Lord have mercy.
He said happy birthday. We got a lot of happy birthdays. In the
Thanks, Prince. Thanks, Prince.
I guess I'll go through those. Ashley.
Who we got? Ashley! Wishing happy birthday to the kid. Well, I guess I'm not the kid. To the grown man.
Blow Magazine.
Blow, what's up, man? Blow, we got to talk, babe. I got to get the Bammies, man. I got to get the Bammies. But, you know, it's the social anxiety, bro. I don't like doing things in the evening time. But I'm coming, goddammit. I promise you I'm coming.
Jada-Imani.
Jada! Oh, Jada. I'm so sorry, Jada. I'm so sorry, man. Hey, y'all, check on your weak friends, okay? I know we always say, yeah.
Don't.
My man's just weak right now.
Okay. But
I'm not going to call him by name.
I know, but like I just don't like the word weak.
Nah, he's fallen. When a person tells you that they have a goal for themselves,
yeah,
and then you watch them slowly disintegrate away from that goal, and they're aware of it, it ain't strength.
But I feel like life isn't a straight path, you know? Sometimes you stumble, you might fall down, but as long, I don't know. I don't think it's, as long as you acknowledge that, you know, you're fucking up right now, there's strength in that.
Okay.
That's fine. You could disagree.
Do I disagree? I mean, I know in this particular situation, right now we're talking about drug abuse.
Yeah.
We're talking about substance abuse. I know, and I don't know about y'all. I know about the Wake and Bake will be one nice, but I've never dealt with someone in my life who's dealing with substance abuse.
Yeah.
I've seen it on shows, I've seen it on TV, but to see it in real life, I don't know if weakness might not be the right word, but he's not in a strong place.
Okay.
That's why I say check on your weak friends. I know one of the common sayings these days is check on your strong friends, right? And get your mental health together. But I hope in doing that we aren't abandoning the people who are suffering with mental health issues, who are still our friends. I know we're not the therapist to our friends, but I don't know. It's always a weird situation when your friends are in mental health crises. What you supposed to do? That's not what today's show about. Keep going to the comments. Sorry, Jada. That was my point. I apologize, Jada.
Autumn also said happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yash.
With
the air horns.
Man. The lady of the house got the best air horns. We know this. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Let's see. What else we got? Oh, Carl's also.
Carl! Good morning, Carl.
Q is here.
Q, what's up, man?
T. Miller Films, Jay Moselle.
Trill! Jay!
Misha Enriquez.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wes Felton.
Wow, Wes Felton, the celebrity.
It's your boy One.
It's your boy One. Oh, my man. That's my aunt's friend.
Nice.
He's supposed to been text me. I don't know where you at, brother. Where you at? Oh, he text me?
Yeah.
He said he text me? That's what he said?
I saw it.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Kendall.
Kendall, what's up, man?
Hey, Danny.
Donnie, what's up?
Just Plain Jones.
Jones.
Okay, what else we got?
All right.
Okay. Micah said, I can't say it how I want to in this comment box, but I celebrate your life, B.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure we'll talk later, which my man just gonna call me gorgeous and then make me blush and then give me all types of affirmations.
The Media Prince said, if you go tomorrow to Bammies, I'll pull up. Lafayette goes every Wednesday, drink or two on me.
What's the Media Prince said?
Yeah.
All right.
Kendall said, yeah, I feel that no one is always strong or weak. Jada said, we love self-awareness. Monty made points. It's okay. We gonna finish what we started.
Yeah, we gonna get it done.
And then Q said, let me not be short with the birthday wishes. And then Marcus joined.
What's up, Marcus? Good morning. What we just talked about? We just talked about Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Talking about the Juneteenth ice cream. And my real question to you is, although you may be upset about the ice cream, shit, you might have went to got you some.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you got the right to be your own black ass self. Okay, you can do what the fuck you want to do. But in either case, how are you celebrating your freedom? You know what I seen on Marcus's story? Because I started following him. You know what I seen on Marcus's story? Marcus has 2 big ass dogs and several big ass guns. And sometimes they just walk through the woods.
Oh, wow.
That's freedom to me.
Right.
That's freedom to me. You remember that black man walking his dog in New York? and that white woman tried to call the police on him, and this is when we invented the two-piece rule. I wish a white woman would walk up on Marcus to try to call the police. Ain't gonna be no two pieces. Shit. Shit. Let's play some Delilah by my man O, who wished me a happy birthday. And we'll be right back with more Awake and Bake with BeMo 2-blunt session, yeah.
Also, the media print said this is a fucking spectacular J that you're rolling.
You see it?
I guess, yeah.
It is. Wait till I show you. Wait till we come back from break. I'm gonna show you some shit. I couldn't enter my own rolling contest, but we know who the one. We know who the one.
Delilah says to us, children of Samson, love me. Delilah says, I love those who love me, so learn how to love me. Delilah says, do as I say. Delilah says, doing what I say equals loving me, which equals me loving you. So if you truly, truly want me, then do this. Delilah says, cut it. This is no place for your hair or the God that resides inside of it. Side with me, Delilah says, pick me and not your hair. Delilah says the fruits of her ripe labor are at the tips of your fingers. Just cut off the history weighing you down. Delilah says it is not about where you came from, it is about where you are going. Delilah says she can fix your past, all of it was a mistake. Delilah says fix your mistakes. Delilah says you do not deserve her love until you fit the description, until the God in you fits the description. The God in your kinks is unprofessional. Delilah says that the God in your locks is simply too dreadful for the beauty of the workplace, for the beauty of her. Delilah says side with her, she'll give you all the power the God in you used to have. Untwist the God on your scalp, straighten out your head and what sits on top of it. We were told to stay woke. Delilah reminds us this is still no place for our naps. She says choose and be reminded that the God on you is so feared it can only be handled in small doses or small changes. Permit or get rid of it permanently. Delilah will Tower of Babel your high top until it fades out of translation, until it tumbles down like Jericho simply by her shouting your name. When you forget how strong it was made to be in the first place, she will deny the notion that your afro is your affirmation of faith. How it soaks up holy water so fast it's as if it was dying of thirst. She tells us it is because it is possessed. We tell her no, the water is simply returning back to its root. She will deny that the Nile that kings and queens drank from runs amongst the desert of knots that is your hair. Each strand unapologetically raising up to heaven as if to say, God, we are still here. Amongst everything she tried to tell us, we are still here, still with beautiful hair. God, you anointed our heads with olive oil. Our cups have overflown indeed. She will make a forest fire of chemicals, burn the very nature that gives your scalp oxygen. She will detox the holy out of you, make you call your hair heresy, make you fear worth through those that want your features but not your struggle. She will lie. She will tell you that your hair is an exorcism waiting to happen. There's a house full of demons that must be baptized in a river of product sins that must be cleansed with a set of clippers and even a pair of Holy Marys. She will leave you detesting the very fabric of your texture. She will tell you that you are not pretty enough to be with her. You are not professional enough to eat with her. You are not you enough for anything that she has to offer. Delilah says abandon your hair. She says abandon your heritage. Delilah says abandon your God. He cannot exist in hair. And we look at her and say, he already exists in our hair regardless.
Welcome back to another episode of Wake and Make with BeMo. Special birthday edition. Shababa.
You got the little growl going on.
Oh yeah, got a little something going on. You feel me? Got a little Jeffrey Osmore going. And what we have is much more than they can see. Never. That's my shit. Oh, what a difference these true lovers deserve. Hold on. So much in love. Oh. All right, go ahead.
Well, the Meteor Prince said, as beautiful and magically dynamic as the people that we are, it disturbs that I have to go on a journey to find me when I should have been given the opportunity to be me from the start. # blackness.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
We also got a happy birthday from Paul. I don't know why I said St. John. Paul S. John and Nathalie Richard.
Hey,
yeah.
Good morning, y'all. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all. If you want to put a little something on the ring, want to throw a little love to the birthday boy, make sure you donate to the show, BeMoAuthentic.com/Darent, DARENT, so you can put something on the show, just a little something. Okay, man, maybe help me buy a cup of coffee today, okay? Help me get on Thursdays, I get everything bagels. I don't know when I turn into a white woman, but that shit is delicious. Help me get an everything bagel on Thursday.
When you started doing this?
I don't know. It's 2 Thursdays. It's actually 3 Tuesdays ago. I tried one and was like, actually it was crazy. It was like I was having birthday thoughts on my Instagram. I just been putting up random birthday thoughts. I'll get to why I did Earl the Pearl here in a second, but I've been putting random birthday thoughts next to Earl the Pearl. And while I was doing that, I was just like, I haven't tried anything new in a while. And I was in Union Market at the time, so I went to the places I don't usually go and tried things that I don't usually have.
Okay.
So I had a cold pressed juice.
Oh wow!
Never had that before. Nice. It was delicious.
Yeah. Right.
I had it was like a smoothie bowl where it was like a whole bunch of fruits and granolas all ground up into a bowl. I was like, huh?
A little acai bowl.
Yeah, it was. It was an acai bowl. I was like, huh? It's pretty delicious. Yeah. And then later that week, which would have been a Tuesday, I had everything bagel.
Nice.
With light cream cheese. I don't even like cream cheese. And I was like, fuck it. You? Why not? Who am I? Who am I? It in 33. And the reason why I chose Earl the Pearl, so the picture y'all been seeing is Earl the Pearl Monroe. They used to call him Jesus, not Black Jesus. They called him Jesus. Mm-hmm. Then he went to the NBA. They started calling him the Pearl and Black Jesus. But in the streets, they called him Jesus. His rookie year, he wore number 33 and played for the Baltimore Bullets. Yeah. The BeMo Bullets.
All right.
33. Pearl. Like this blunt? Hold on. What the blunt I just rolled at? Where is it?
Another tree.
Yeah. Like this blunt. See how beautifully rolled this is? I don't know the people who see it. See how wonderfully rolled that is? Symmetrical. Hold on. You got to put your hand right there because I got my. Hey, thank you, sweetheart. See how beautiful and symmetrical, how lovely and round and cone shaped that is? You see how that works? You don't get that by cutting corners. You don't get that by shortening the process. You got to do it right and you got to do it full through. See, 32 was about magic, right? And the reason why I'm using these jersey numbers because I'm getting to the age where I'm running out of jersey numbers. The next jersey number is 42. Unless I want to be Shaq at 34, the big diesel. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be the big diesel. But at 33, the Pearl is working well. 32 is about magic. And if I can say so myself, the last 365, sweetheart, although we still in the ghetto, it's been magical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have created things out of nothing.
Yeah.
We came back to this show. I thought we was done. Mm-hmm. I thought my heart was broke. I thought I ran out of juice, ran out of words. As Gwendolyn Brooks said one time when she was writing poetry, she said, I stopped writing poetry because I ran out of words. I just had nothing else to say. Mm-hmm. But we came back something out of nothing. New contracts, something out of nothing. Mm-hmm. Got a new contract that's on the way. That shit might be a game changer. Not even gonna lie. This magazine gonna change niggas' lives. I mean, it's been a magical fucking year. Look what we've done. We sold tapes. It worked. We sold tapes in 2022, and it worked. All right, sweetheart, I'm gonna let you get to these questions because I'm about to start sparking these blunts because it's a two blunt episode. We got some comments. I see you looking at the screen.
Yeah. The Media Prince says it's your B-Day. You got Apple Pay?
Do I have Apple Pay? Yeah, it's my number.
Marcus says everything bagels are fire.
Bruh, I didn't know that's what me and Marcus would agree on. Bruh, the everything bagel is off the chain. That shit is delicious.
I get to try one.
Man.
Kendall says Union Market got BeMo. I got you.
Yeah, it got me.
Yeah.
It got me. The BeMo Market. I might as well get a stand.
All right. The Media Prince also said, whoever you are, our ancestors were clearly close because you've been familiar from the start.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. You my cousin for real. I've been trying to tell you that, man. You my whole cousin.
Marcus said Luca got you at 77.
Luca got me at 77. And Marcus think I'm gonna wear a white man's number. Get out of here, Mark. Get to the questions, sweetheart. Okay. Get to these questions.
All right. Okay. Do you want me to ask you what I asked you already? Do you have anything special planned for today?
Do I have anything special planned for?
Not special. Do you have anything you want to do today?
So people have been asking me that as I've been putting up my quotes. What am I going to do? What's the next thing? Man, look, man. If you actually pay attention, I don't be wishing people happy birthday. And I appreciate everybody wishing me happy birthday. But like on a very foundational, intentional language I say it and people laugh, but like this is not my day. Like, yeah, I just appeared. Like, if I said 2 weeks ago that our presence is not our value, then what does that mean? If a man says that, what does it mean to have a birthday? Isn't the birthday? It's now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't your birthday a celebration of your presence, of your life, not your impact? People celebrating you because you just here. I've seen trash ass niggas with great ass birthday parties.
I'm a little conflicted because I kind of feel like the fact that you are here should be celebrated.
I don't know. Also had another revelation that I don't know if I'm actually. I am an atheist. Okay. But when people hear that, I think they think like, oh, he don't believe in God. I don't. But it's more. You seen Life of Pi?
No.
You ever read Life of? Well, if you didn't see it, you probably didn't read it. Life of Pi is about a young man named Pi who actually celebrates 3 religions, and these 3 religions actually conflict themselves. And in the book, I think the Christian teacher said, if you believe in all these religions, you're an atheist because you don't believe in gods, you know in gods.
Well, I thought atheism was like the absence of belief in God or, in a or multiple gods, like.
Hey, look, man. We all making this shit up anyway. Anyway, let's get to the questions. Keep me on track here.
Number 1, what's your earliest birthday memory?
My earliest birthday memory is my 3rd birthday in the park at in Jackson, Tennessee is where I lived at the time. I had a Sonic birthday cake, a few balloons, and some friends. Actually, I don't even know if the friends were there, but I just remember me and my mom in the park with a Sonic birthday cake.
Nice.
But I remember seeing pictures and there were friends at the table, but I don't remember them punk ass friends.
Out of the years you've lived so far, what has been your favorite year?
Ooh, every birthday I like to do the 10s. So 3, 13, 23, and 33. Try to figure out which of those years or which of those birthdays or which of those times do I predict to be the greatest. Now I barely remember 3.
This is I have another question that's similar to this one.
Okay.
So this is favorite and then the next question is best. So there's a difference.
Favorite. What was that when I turned 13? What was that when I turned 23? If I'm not mistaken, I believe my 23rd birthday, I got to ask Hand Dog, but I believe my 23rd birthday was on our street. I wouldn't have known you then.
No.
Hannah came from Tampa. If this is, it's either 23 or 24. I had a birthday party in the apartment at our street in which I was carrying around a bottle of rum. Now, I never remember drinking this bottle of rum, but I do remember as I was going to throw up in the middle of the night that I still had that empty bottle of rum in my hand. So at the time I was heavy on rum and cokes. Hannah was there. I remember I was in my bed, and Hannah was either leaving or checking on me, and I was about to throw up just in the bed, like I had just about to give up on life and just throw up right there in the bed. But she was like, "No, get up, left foot, right foot." And then I went to go throw up and do what I had to do. So the 23rd birthday of those 4 was a really solid time. I had a really good friend group. At that birthday party, I ended up dating 2 out of the 4 single girls that was there. I don't know why that was a success, but it was cool.
Wow. All right. What has been the best year? Maybe like the most transformative, very eventful, a lot of growth, et cetera, et cetera.
What year I quit that? What year I retired from After School All Stars?
2017.
So I was 27, 26?
No, 27. Yeah, because this was in like July.
So 27 was probably the most. 27 was probably the most transformative year of my life. That's when I quit the formal career, started heading down this path of entrepreneurialism. And I was using my rent to pay for events and artists and other shit like that. One of those people was House-Emani. We put that in the documentary. As she blows up, I blow up. You know what I mean? I'm saying, I hitch my train in that wagon. But yeah, House-Emani, Blackstone, Panama, D Brown, Deacon Is, the Congregation, Foots and Coles. Who else was at those speakeasies? Shit, Micah, Tia. Imani Grace. All these people got paid off the rent money.
Yeah.
Most transformative year of my life. And I was talking to my mom 3 weeks ago, and she was basically asking me, do I regret that? Like, although it's had an effect on my credit, it's had an effect on my ability to move wherever exactly we want to go. And like, she asked me, do I regret it? And I was like, well, I wasn't born with generational wealth. So what else was I going to do? Yeah. Like, no, seriously. What else was I going to do? Just work a job and forget my dreams? The fuck? I ain't y'all. Sorry. I ain't them. What? Hold me like this blunt. Hold on.
Okay.
And I want to encourage the Wake and Bake with BeMo nights. If y'all have any questions, any questions for the birthday boy, let me know. Philosophical, stupid, deep, intrepid, whatever.
People are commenting.
We used to have, if Malik was here, we used to it was a tradition that all the homeboys would roll up on you at midnight of your birthday and we smoke out and drink with you. Or I remember for Malik's birthday, we drove to Philly to get Philly cheesesteaks. Like we drove to Philly, stopped at a Arundel. What's the casino joint up the highway? I don't know. Yeah, whatever, man. I'm never gonna memorize Maryland, but we stopped there, got some birthday cake Oreos, and then we drove to Philly, got cheesesteaks, ate them there, and then drove back.
Nice.
And that was it. Happy birthday, my nigga. We used to be shit like that.
That's pretty cool.
And niggas got grown, niggas got kids, niggas don't fuck with each other, niggas disrespected each other. Different times. What's up?
Want me to ask the questions from the people?
Yeah, let's get one question from the people. Then I want to get back to my sweetheart. We know who the priority is. Okay, no shade to the people.
There's some good.
There's some good questions in there? Okay.
Okay, let's go with Jada. She says, what do you think of the book, The Alchemist?
I ain't read it.
Okay. Marcus, what's up with the theme of looking down on the 9 to 5?
What's up with the theme of looking down on 9 to 5? You know, Marcus, I have to be careful with my language about looking down on the people with 9 to 5, because I'm not, when I first started the entrepreneurial pursuits and my very like Tupac against the world mentality, it was like, oh, you got a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? You're being subjected to, fuck you, basically. But my objection to 9 to 5s, as I hold a full-time contract with a couple of people, my objection to 9 to 5s are, it's the culture of 9 to 5s. It's actually the culture of employment. The insidious foundation of a non-socialized, democratic, capitalistic work structure. I truly believe that if you aren't working, if you think about it, 9 to 5s are 40 hours a week. Yeah. You're spending 40 hours a week on something that may or may not be your purpose, that may or may not use the skills that actually make you the better person of who you are. My issue with 9 to 5 people is that most times I see in the 9 to 5 culture, people have nullified, muted themselves to become cogs in this machine so they can create success outside of themselves while not even using the skills, the talents, whatever was given to you to be great. And so now you're doing this other thing where you're doing 9 to 5 and 5 to 9, which is my least favorite fucking entrepreneurial statement, which is, oh, I got a 9 to 5 and doing 5 to 9. Like, you still shorten yourself. You're still giving half what you're giving to other people while being fatigued to create success for other people. Right. Ain't nothing wrong having a job. Ain't nothing wrong having a job. But like I say this all the time, the next time you'll catch me in a true 9 to 5, a true situation like I just described, is after I've had a phenomenal failure. Catch me down in Georgia. I'll be in the factory. And I'm doing the factory because I don't want to use my mind. I want to run away from my skill sets. That's why I feel like, I don't know, so many talented people out here who could be independent, who could be contractors, but choose the safety and the security of a 9 to 5 when we know safety and security are not a real thing.
Right. Because all it takes is a global pandemic to shut the world down, and
all of a sudden, damn, now I'm at home, I could be doing anything, but I'm still doing this dumbass 9 to 5.
Right.
Marcus, I don't believe, unless, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you might work 9 to 5, but I don't believe that you have a 9 to 5. There's a difference.
Right.
Now, mind you could be a whole ass accountant. I don't know. But if you a photographer at work and you a photographer at home, if you shooting guns at home and you shooting guns at work, if you got big dogs at home and you got big dogs at work, I mean, aren't you in your purpose?
Right. Sounds like you're getting paid
to do what the fuck.
Yeah.
One of my contractors found me doing this on the show, and I get paid to do this for big clients. What's the next question? Either from the people or you.
They're just making comments.
Okay, for sure.
What would you like to achieve by your next birthday?
Millions.
Okay.
This is supposed to be $1 million year. I have not given up. I don't know if people saw me tweeting about it in the early parts of the year, but like, this is $1 million year. I'm supposed to make $1 million this year. We're going to see what that total is on December 31st, 11:59. Because I still think it's coming. I think it's, as y'all, you know, Jada said, you can only show us what we see. We can only see what you show us, right? So y'all can't see what's past this point right here. You can't see past right here, right? I believe it's $1 million right there. I believe it's, I seriously, like, without illusions of grandeur, without being arrogant, even humbling myself, I think the humble number is $1 million right there. If this is the point where I have gotten, I believe $1 million is right here. That's what I want by $34. And I know BeMo, why money? Money? Yes. Yes, money. I am very aware of the different types of capital: social capital, creative capital, community capital. I'm very aware of the different type of capital. Hence why it's the Pearl year. The magic is we made these other capitals appear. Right. We made $100,000 at 32. We did that. The perfecting of the system now we need the money.
Right.
Because we can't live here no more, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
Hell no.
We can't live here no more.
We can't grow.
We can't grow here no more. I love you, camera, but you're not enough. These lights, they not enough. How many people on here?
15.
16 people on here. I love y'all to death. I don't think y'all understand. I appreciate y'all so much. I put off so many, you know what, I'm not even gonna play that game. I appreciate y'all so much. But it ain't enough. We need money. We need the bridge to be nationally circulated. We need to have national circulation, internationals. We need to be invited to Basel for Death to Assimilation, Jada's Gallery. And that's not hyperbole.
Right.
Fuck, it's not an exaggeration. I'm dead serious. And in order to do that, we need money.
Yeah.
I can't fly Jada to fucking Paris on no fucking social capital.
Right.
What the fuck Delta got to do with the classwork I do in the musicianship? Nothing. We need money to do, and I want to see money as a result. It's one thing with the double taps. It's a lesser thing. I'll put it this way. When niggas text me and DM me and they say, yo, BeMo, I appreciate the energy. I fucks with you. I appreciate the new perspective. I never thought about that. That's the highest thing that you could tell me.
Yeah.
But then if you donate to the show, that's the second highest thing you could tell me. I'm not fucking around. We need money. People ask me what I want for my birthday. I want money. And I don't want, and I'm not saying this to the Wake and Bake with BeMo Nights. I'm not saying this necessarily for it to be true, but I want money so much that it hurts people. Like back in the day, I'd spent my last $45 on an eighth. Mm-hmm. I want that $45. I want your last, and not because I want your last, because I want you to think of me as something, or think of whatever we're doing, whatever we're building here as something that's essential to your progression in life, to your contribution to the culture. Wouldn't be sitting in this chair having no conversation if it wasn't for no Tom Joyner. Let's be honest. I want you to say the same thing when you sitting in your 9 to 5 and somebody asks you to do something that's outside of your scale of work. I want you to say, well, shit, BeMo tell people to fuck off all the time. Let me go ahead and let me channel BeMo and be like, you know what? I'm not with it. No. You see your other coworkers fuck up and they still getting respected, but see, you are perfect. Fuck up too.
Rule number 1.
What's rule number 1? You don't got to do a goddamn thing.
Right.
All this shit made up.
Right.
Let me get to the next question. I done got excited. I love when I get excited, but I done got excited. Something happened to my knees, Lord. You know what happened? Can I tell you a funny story?
What's up?
So I seen on Instagram, there was a young white man who called himself like the flexible god or the flex guru or whatever. Right. And he was like, do this flexibility test. And the test is like, crouch down and keep your heels on the ground. Yeah. So I tried to do that, and I think I have torn both meniscuses in both knees. Because I cannot keep my knees straight. I cannot keep them bent. Good Lord. And it's been since then. Don't follow the internet, y'all. Okay? Good Lord. Y'all see me out here limping. You know why? Because some white dude on the internet said I should do a flexibility test. I was cool. What's the next question?
The Media Prince said, do you think we will ever understand America and how to play the game?
Ask the question again. Do you
think we will ever understand America and how to play the game?
Understand America. And how to play the game. Understand America. You know, I've been having trouble since Elon Musk, our African-American brother, bought Twitter. And mostly because, like, I saw somebody playfully say, our African-American brother, Elon Musk. And that statement has been stuck in my head because if Elon Musk is an African-American, and if black is actually an umbrella category of huge people undergoing similar harm, then we are a nameless people. Mm-hmm. That's where I've been stuck for a second. But when you say, will we ever understand America? My first thought was, we are America.
Right.
If the Civil War was truly about the right to slavery, then the true Americans are you and I. And these white people are actually the nameless people.
Right.
So will we ever understand America? It's a baffling question because, like, it's like asking, do you understand what I just wrote? It's like asking myself, do I understand what I wrote?
Right.
Writing a paragraph and then quizzing myself about the purpose of that paragraph. And here's the crazy thing. The second half of the question is, and how to play the game. The second half of the question is, we wrote the paragraph, the question was asked to us, but guess who's grading the paper?
Man.
So somehow we're wrong. We wrote the test, filled it out. It was graded by whiteness, and somehow we failed. So no, the answer to your question is no. I don't think we'll ever understand America and how to play the game because I think we are Americans. I think we are the true. I mean, I don't know why this is popping in my head. Maybe it's an indigenous ancestor, but like I feel like if I just in a world where they didn't genocide all the indigenous people, they just like, okay, just move over here, and they're actually still alive and they're an abundant people. I believe the indigenous would call us Americans and they would call white men white.
Right. Exactly.
I used to have a conversation with a former friend like, we are the forefathers. Mm-hmm. We built this place.
Right.
There would be no America without the labor, without the suffrage of blacks. There would be no capitalism. So and to that game and to that point, we won't learn how to play the game because we don't want to play the game. You don't want to play the damn game. What's the next question?
I really pulled a fast one on us.
They did. Yeah, they did. The lady at the house looks heartbroken right now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about all the ways that niggas are distracted, and it's like trying to tear each other down or compete against each other instead of like coming together as a community. And that's part of the reason why we will never.
That's true. And they've also convinced us that disagreement is a source for like separation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's not. You can disagree and still be a community member. Right. No, I don't know where we got this idea. Like, you know what? You like Martin Luther King. I like Malcolm X. We can't be in the same community. That's just not true. Right. That's what a community is.
Yeah. People can have differing opinions.
What's the next joint? Give me one of your questions. As we get ready for the second blunt.
Okay.
I actually think we should take a quick break.
Okay. If you have $1 million that you had to spend on your birthday, so like
today.
Yeah.
Spend $1 million today.
59 seconds.
Okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
How would you spend it?
$1 million. The $1 million question. We'll get into it right after we do the best of me, best of me. All right. We got my light skinned wonder friends, the Wonder Light Skinned Twins, Yaj and Dill, off of the new album to come, Alt and Delete 2. I'm so sad that Kendall is leaving.
Right.
Damn. You know what's crazy about adult friendships, man? So like when we were kids, if you had a friend, you saw a nigga 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Right? I saw you like 5 times a week for like 8 hours a day, and you was my mans, right? Right? And then like if I really fuck with you, I saw you on Saturday. Or even if like it's your church friends, you still saw niggas like twice a week, right? Depending on what school you went to, if you had choir rehearsal, you know what I'm saying, and on church. You know what I'm saying? You see niggas twice a week.
Right.
With adult friends, you might see them niggas like once a month.
Right.
I fuck with you, Kendall. I fuck with you, dog. And the way my relationships have worked out, it seems like they're always business oriented. Like we're always like doing a skill around each other. Yeah. And that's because we still building the Renaissance. Mm-hmm. But one day, even in the Renaissance, as I'm concluding my Harlem Renaissance book by Claude McKay, man, that nigga writing. Let me tell you something, man. That nigga is writing. There was a part of the book where I was like, oh, no. As they did in the Harlem Renaissance, there will be a time when we get to just fellowship. Mm-hmm. No cameras, no content, right? Just talk. We're not there yet because we, like, you know what I'm saying, I still want Bacardi to sponsor that conversation so we can get paid and eat great food under some great lights and some good camera work. I still want that to happen. Okay. So once we do that, then we will be able to commonwealth, if you will. Yeah. All right, let's get to the best of me, and we'll be right back with more. Awake and make we be more in the $1 million question on my birthday. Yeah. Shabba.
This sounds terrible. We have our biggest show in 3 days, and you still don't have it down.
Paige, come on. I mean, I took like 3 weeks to learn this tambourine, and honestly, you're the one who's always late to band practice.
I think we're all just hungry. Like, just be cool, man.
I might have been a little flat.
Mercury's in retrograde, and I need to protect my peace. I'm out of here.
Wait, what does that even mean?
Wait.
Hey, one of y'all musty. What's that smell? I know you better open this garage door. God dang.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I won't dismiss, won't take the blame this time for your bad vibration, for your low frequency.
I really let you get the best of me, and you really got me out of body thinking, well, will he speak his piece, so keep the peace instead of saying something I regret.
It's my energy, won't get the best of me, best of me, best of me. It's my energy, won't get the best of me, best of me, best of me.
Sick, I'm paid, that's all I gotta say. Can't sing along. The flowers in the way. I was sipping pressed juice when the sky set ablaze. I've been way too humble, thinking sound to entertain, yeah.
It's my energy, won't get the best of me, best of me, best of me. It's my energy, won't get the best of me, best of me, best of me.
Forget what I said, 'cause I forgot what I meant. I'm over my head. Think I forgot where I live. I forgot where I live. Forget what I said. I forgot what I said. I forgot what I meant. I forgot where I live. Over my head. Over my head. Think I forgot where I live.
I've been over my head, I've been
sure something's in retrograde right now, so transmission is fuzzy. Nonetheless, much love, and don't forget, protect your energy.
The lady at the house just read me the comments, man. Leave me alone about Mark Meadows, Brad. Leave me alone. That is the ghost of Mark Meadows.
Oh, people keep asking what the group name is
With the group name?
of the song.
Oh, that's Josh and Dale.
Yeah, they fucking with the.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I love me as a good alternative hit. All over my head. Definitely check them out. I think they have their own Instagram, Alt plus delete.
Yeah.
Alt delete. Just look that up on Instagram. If not, it's Hi, I'm Yaj and Sincerely Kendall.
Simple.Kendall.
Simple.Kendall.
Yeah.
Wait, he's on there still?
Yeah.
Drop the thanks, Kendall.
Yeah.
Drop the joints on there. Drop the joints on there. Obviously, I was not prepared. I'm never prepared to talk after that because we end the show there.
Right.
But today is a special 2 Blunt episode. All right. You said ask the question. Oh, before we get to that, just want to remind the people it is my birthday. Okay, I appreciate all the birthday love, all the appreciation. You see, I'm still shiny from this morning's Shea Moore.
Oh. Woo! I'm supposed to be like, like the people cheering in the background.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you? Can we do it again? Just want to say thank you to all the people. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's a special 2 Blunt episode. If you do want to donate, if you do want to, give something to... Back in the day, I'm about to have a story because I'm getting old now. Back in the day, when I moved to Mississippi, one of my first days at school, a girl I saw her in the morning and she had a dollar pinned to her shirt.
Yeah.
And it was like a pretty bow and like a really big safety pin. And I'm coming from Missouri at the time. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why does she have a dollar pinned to her? What is she, like a stripper? I don't get it. So like I see her throughout the day and at the end of the day, she's got like this big stack of money pinned to her shirt. And so I'm asking my friends, I'm like, well, I didn't have no friends. So I'm asking them later, because months later I would get some friends in Mississippi. Boy, I did not do well. Woo! I did not do well. And I was 13. It was so much. I was new state, culture shock. Yeah. Never seen that many black people at the same time. But yet I was so like, yeah. Anyway, if you want to pin $1 to my shirt, if you want to treat me like a little 13-year-old girl in Mississippi, make sure you donate to the show. Go to BeMoAuthentic.com/DaRent, DARENT. If you want to put a little something on the rent, if you want to become a Wake and Bake with BeMo night, if you want to just throw me a couple dollars so I can get my all everything bagel on Thursday. Marcus, looking at you. Conservative. I know you got some money. Niggas always conservative. You better throw some money there and shit. All right, the question was, ask me the question again. Oh man.
If you had $1 million that you had to spend on your birthday that expires at the end of the day, what would you do and how would you spend it?
Okay, so I have a smart ass question, and I have a smart ass answer, and then I have a real answer.
Okay.
I just take the $1 million and I spend it on BeMo Productions.
Okay.
And just transfer it to the LLC.
Yeah.
And now it's just my $1 million.
Okay.
So I don't have no time limit no more. So I know do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Right. You can't do that.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
No.
Okay. All right. I got $1 million. All right. I'm spending $1 million on Nami.
Wait. You cannot save it.
Huh?
It cannot be saved.
It cannot be
has
saved.
to be
It has to be all spent.
Yes.
So I can't spend $1 million on your LLC.
No.
Okay. $1 million. One day.
Yeah.
$1 million. Can't save it. So I can't give it. So because we don't got no kids, so I can't give it to like. I can't put it in Eden's college fund.
No. You can spend it on like. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what you can.
Now that I've said that out loud, if we make it, we should do that.
What?
The son of Tashira and Micah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of my goals, but. Yes.
Anyway, so actually that leads me. I guess. Before them would be them. So like, how could I spend? My ass is thinking about how could I spend $1 million on the Chocolate City Renaissance? That's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, how could I do that?
That's
now?
what I was.
How could I do that? Like, okay, because I don't know if I could buy. Could I buy a building today? Can you do that?
If you got any cash,
you can do that. I can walk up to a building and be like, "Hey, I got here's."
I mean, like,
here you said 420,000. Here's 420,000. Can I get the keys? Can I do that?
If it's the owner, I'm sure you could do that. Yeah.
Can you?
You'd have to sign the papers and like they'd have to transfer the deed over to you and the title and all that. But like,
I mean, that's a signature.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I mean, 420,000, like, you know what I'm saying? That make my hand move pretty quick. But maybe I'm just po. I don't know. Okay. Is that okay?
how you...
My first thought is like, how do I give $1 million of equity to Micah, Tashira, Tia, Chikete, Yaj, Kendall, Jada? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Autumn, Dante, the other Dante, fucking Blackstone. Oh, I know I shouldn't have started naming people. I know I'm gonna forget somebody. Autumn, Kramer, everybody else. How do I give y'all $1 million? How do I give you $1 million? I would buy their catalogs.
Okay.
And then sell it back to them for $1.
Okay.
I do that for like $500,000 worth.
Yeah.
Can I just give you $250? Because I don't feel like $1 million in a day is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for $250, I'm going to get me today. I might just, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do with that car out there. It's in the yard. They gave me a deadline. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
You gonna get a new car?
Get a new car of some sort. I try to see if today we could go buy like a 2-year lease at an apartment or a condo. I don't know if we can get a whole house. I don't know if I want to put a whole $250 down on just a house today and not be able to afford it 2 years from now.
True.
We'd move today. Like today. Like somebody gave me $1 million, we'd move today.
You'd hire some movers.
We'd move today. Even if that meant like you and I pack a bag and we go live in Austin for a month while we find a spot and the movers come move the shit, we move today. To no more.
Lately, I've been trying to like think about any positive things about living here.
Yeah.
The only thing I can come up with is the balcony.
Oh, I can get you another balcony. We move today. I mean today. I mean, if somebody knocks on the door $1 million, I'm cutting the show off. We get the Airbnb now. What's the next question?
What did you learn since your last birthday?
Oh man, that's 32 to 33. Ooh, Lord. Just saying that out loud. Tom gonna text me this morning talking about some happy birthday, old man. Nigga! Welcome to the club. Shut up! What have I learned? You know what? I actually learned this from the Inamorata preview.
What's up?
Ask for what you want.
Mm-hmm. Right.
there have been so many times in this last year, specifically like the last 4 or 5 months, where I have introduced conversations with like, this might be ridiculous, but I have like a ridiculous request. And that's how we got the Wake and Bake Fest. Like, it was just, it was simply like, what if we had a festival at 4 o'clock in the morning? Let's make it 7. Okay, what if we had a festival at 7 o'clock in the morning? Okay, cool. Let's just start hitting people. I ain't had no money. Let's start hitting people up. Boom, 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 boom. Call in a favor. Favor turns into cash. Cash turns into motherfucking profit. You know what I'm saying? Ask for what you want. When it comes to like contract negotiations, ask for what you want. I don't know if that's something I learned or if it's something I've been more bold about.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's something like specific that I've learned. Not really, actually.
Okay. Next question. What's something you would tell your 11-year-old self?
Oh, wow. 11? 11 is what grade?
Like 5th, 6th, maybe 7, depending on.
Between 5th and 6th?
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that year? If I'm not mistaken, so every summer I used to go to my father's house, right? Got that kind of relationship with my father, which I love him. But you know, it definitely has an effect on how you relate to your people. There was one summer where I didn't go, and that summer was because my father had married this woman who was an asshole, essentially. And I think there was a disagreement of some sort between my mother and my father about this lady's treatment of me, et cetera, et cetera. So I ain't go. And I think this is that 11th grade. I think this is when I was 11.
Okay.
That summer I actually chilled with between my mom, my grandfather, my aunt, and my uncle in different places. And so when I was with my grandfather, we actually went to Disney World. We went to Disney World. It was like a 4-day pass. On the third, it had to be the 3rd or the 4th day, we were in the park, and it was my grandfather, me, my little cousin Ariana, and my aunt Hope. She might be on right now. Ariana is now, I think she's a judge. Like she was like, but younger than me, 6, 7 years younger than me. So I'm 11, she's like 5. So we in Disney World having 2 different experiences, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm 11, about to turn 12. She's going on 6, 7, right? 2 different experiences. So on the 3rd day, and I don't even know, I can't remember the whole trip, but on the 3rd day, I must have had enough because I separated myself from the 3 of them.
Okay.
And from what I remember, I had a time of my life in Disney World.
By yourself?
Like by myself. I had a time of my life of myself. But at the expense of that came these 3 other people who were desperately looking for me.
Right.
If I could go back and tell my 11-year-old self something, it would be honest. Why don't you just tell them, hey, I got a cell phone. Can I meet y'all here in like 3 hours? Why don't you just say that instead of lying, cutting corners to get what you want at the expense of other people? I think that's the maturity of 33 talking to an 11-year-old.
Okay.
Because because what I remember is having the time of my life, but what I also remember is like being quiet about it. Now, my mother said, we had a conversation a couple of weeks ago. She brought it up, and she said when I called her, I was all panicked and scared.
Yeah.
Now, but I remember not being panicked and scared at all. So it's also there's also an idea that my 11-year-old ass was probably faking it on the phone to make it seem like, oh, I got lost,
right?
So I could hide this joy, right? Nah, it would be honest. And I think if I started being honest with the people around me then, I would be more used to honesty now.
Okay.
Which then answers the question, what I learned in the last year. What have I learned from 32 to 33? Honesty. Honesty and boundaries.
Okay.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, something you would tell.
That's what I would tell him.
What about 22-year-old you?
Women are not conquests.
Okay.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Women are not conquests.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you changed more between 11 and 22, or 22 and 22 and 33?
Between 11 and 22? Sadly, between 22 and 33.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I grew much between 11 and 22.
Interesting.
I think there were a few moments that happened like in my mid-20s at the Boys and Girls Club that forced me to look at myself. And I don't think, to be honest, looking at it now from 30, like, to be honest, who I was in 7th grade versus who I was when I eventually graduated college was the same cutting corner, lying ass, immature guy. Like, I've always been very intelligent, I believe, but like, if I could redo those 10 years.
Okay. If you could have any meal today, what would you have?
Any meal?
Yeah.
I want a fat ass steak. I want a fat ass steak with some fingerling potatoes. I want that steak cooked at medium rare over an open fire. Preferably with some high content. Wagyu would be popping, like a Wagyu ribeye on bone tomahawk. Ooh, woo! Ooh wee! With some fingerling potatoes and some fucking with that. Oh, remember that broccoli we had at the steak joint? You remember that broccoli we had at the? Was that? I don't even know. It was like the commercial steak joint. I don't even like. Was it Logan Steakhouse or some shit like that? I had a random craving. God bless unemployment, able to give you random opportunities. I was like, you know what, sweetheart? Let's go to a American Steakhouse. Commercial. It wouldn't even. I was like, I don't even want to go to a good one. Let's just go to like a Logan's or some shit. Like, let's just go. That shit was slapping. Ooh, they had that broccoli. Ooh.
The salmon was good too.
Salmon was good. They had what appetizer we had? Oh, they had the bloomin' onion, but it was like just the pieces, so it wasn't all soggy. Ooh! What's the next question?
The Texas Onion.
Oh, the Texas. I like her. I like you.
Has your definition of success changed or evolved?
No.
Okay.
And I say that toxically. And just now when I was scratching my lip, I had to have the conversation of, do I need to unlearn the definition of success? And if I do, I'm not there yet. Because fuck that. What I believe to be success is my marker for success, and I'm not coming off that shit till I get there. Because I've succeeded. The thing is, this is what happened when you succeed before. Yeah. When you succeed before, and especially when the dreams were outrageous, you're like, I can do it again. Yeah. I can do it again. Fuck it.
What has been the most interesting city, state, or country that you've spent your birthday in?
My birthdays have always been very mundane.
Really?
Yeah, and actually the celebration of my birthday, because as I just told you, I spent the summers with my father, but the summers didn't start till after school stopped, and usually the last day of school was, when I was growing up, would be like the Friday before Memorial Day, which is next week. Right? So rarely, actually, have I ever spent my birthday with my father. He wasn't there when I was born. Yeah. I don't know if he was at my first birthday. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't know. That's actually a great question. Wow. So because of that, I've always celebrated, like my birthday has always been celebrated between two families and several locations. So my father lives in Myrtle Beach, but the core of the family lives in Williston, in between Williston and Aiken, on that road that I tell you about on Wimpy Road. Yeah. So here's how it happened. I would have a birthday party with my mom, birthday celebration with my mom and the people that I live with there. I I would have a birthday celebration with my father sometime like towards the end of the summer. So it would be like July. I would have a birthday party or like a surprise birthday party or like a going away / birthday party then. And then if I would ever see my aunts and uncles in March, we'd have like a little birthday celebration then. So like where I've been on the actual day, man, like I said, but I said it earlier, like, what the time? I'm not good with time. How dare time tell me when to celebrate a thing?
Right. Okay.
So, but I will say, one of the standout locations is I did go to the Indianapolis 500. Was on the random year that Memorial Day was on my birthday.
Yeah.
I went to Indy 500 then. That was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
One of my best birthday party would be my 18th birthday party, which was thrown by my dad's girlfriend, longtime girlfriend. It was a surprise birthday party in the middle of the country, and like, I don't know if you've never been to like the country, if you've never sat on somebody's porch where the only phone that can ring is the one that's in the kitchen. If you've never been bit up by mosquitoes, if you never had to repeat 3 times with somebody when they were talking directly because you couldn't understand their accent, you ain't living. You're missing out on something. And the birthday party I had with them was fucking phenomenal. They ain't had a lot of money. I ain't need it though. That shit was beautiful. What's the next one? Because we are running now. We are on the road.
Okay. What does your perfect birthday blunt look like?
Well, I just wrote it.
Oh.
I just wrote them.
Okay. Peanut butter breath or Obama runts?
Sweetheart! Oh no! Oh no! She chose violence. Peanut butter runts. Peanut butter breath.
Yeah.
Or Obama runts.
Yeah.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off, man. It's got to be Obama runts. It's got to be.
Okay.
Because it's Obama. Is Barack Obama better than peanut butter? Fuck the weed. Right? Because the weed, they're both great. Top ones. Is Barack Obama better than peanut butter? Is Barack Obama better than George Washington Carver? Holy shit. The questions you ask, the violence you inflict. Is Barack Obama better than George Washington Carver? What a conversation. I don't think you know how deep that question is. When we think about it in the oh man, I'm so high I'm forgetting the word. What's the Afro joint I be talking about? What's Dr. Carr? Nope.
Afrofuture.
Not Afrofuturist. Not Pan-Afroism. That's a whole framework. And I remember the framework, I just can't remember the name right now. Forgive me. But when we look at those things, there are 6 things that are within that framework. The first 2 deal with the governance structure. The third one is, I think, inventions in science.
Diaspora?
No, not diaspora, not Afrocentric, not Pan-African. That shit's gonna get me. And I'm kicking myself because I be studying that shit all the time. See, the nerd in me now, I gotta look it up. God damn it. How many people we got on right now?
8.
Hey y'all. Excuse me, I gotta refer to some notes.
Jermaine said, "Happy birthday, my Gemini musical brother."
Hey man.
Good morning. Good morning.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Good morning. It is under ways of knowing. Africana. The Africana Studies Framework. Goodness gracious.
What?
Under the Africana Studies framework, the third framework is about the inventions and ways of knowing. Or actually, that's the fourth one. So the first two deal with governance. Yeah. So that would be under Barack. Mm-hmm. And then the fourth one is George Washington Carver. So, I mean, I guess according to the framework, Barack come first. That's all I'm saying. So it would be Obama runs over peanut butter breath.
Okay.
Although I encourage you, if you ever see them both in the wild, get them. Because what a weed, man. What a weed.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got two more questions and then we got to wrap up this wonderful episode. This is actually, you know what? Before we get to 2 questions, this has actually been wonderful.
Yeah. I've enjoyed
You know, we started the show just you and I talking.
Mm-hmm.
Because you and I talk all the time. We talk all the time? Not all the time, but we talk when we need to talk. And we talk when we don't need to talk.
Yeah.
And we quiet when we should be quiet.
Right.
If you don't understand, don't worry about it, okay? Stay out of our business. Don't listen to what people say.
And we talk without talking sometimes.
Yeah. Right. So I've appreciated this time with you. So when somebody asked me, I think it might have been Donovan at work, what I want to do with my day, I was offered to go out of town, and I was like, the 3 things I need to do today. Yeah. I need to do a very long show. I need to spend time with my sweetheart. And then I need to do some work. Because those are the 3 things I love to do. I love this show. I love you.
Thanks, sweetheart. I love you back.
And I love to make things happen so we can get this $1 million. Maybe next year when you ask me we're going to spend $1 million in a day, I'd be like, watch. Let's do it. 2 more questions and we out. BeMo Nights, if you got any questions, throw them in the chat now.
Let's see. Media Prince said, what age was it when you began the journey of self?
Fuck. I don't know. Give your definition of the journey of self. I'm gonna come back to that one though. I'm gonna definitely save that one if you're still there.
Okay.
Burning questions.
I have maybe like 15 more, but let's see. Let me just pick one. Okay, what's something you think every person should experience in their lifetime?
Everybody should be fired. I think, and maybe I'm using fired metaphorically here, but I think everybody should have the experience of being comfortable, of feeling like they have done proficient or even excellent work, and then being suddenly interrupted with failure.
Right. Catastrophic
failure. I think everybody should experience that. I actually don't think you're an adult until that happens to you. And for some people that may never happen to them, but I feel like everyone should be interrupted with catastrophic failure. Because I feel like that's truly the testament of who you are. I don't think you'll truly know what you can do until you've climbed out of shit and made it rain diamonds.
Okay.
Last question.
Media Prince said, understanding your power, who you are, your magic, where you come from, where you are, where you're going, why you do, how you do what you do.
I was walking. I was in Mississippi. I've been in Mississippi maybe 2 years now. And so my mother and I, we moved to a part of Greenwood, Mississippi. It's called North Greenwood, and North Greenwood is on the other side of the bridge. It was actually, I went to my father's house. Me and him take a road trip every summer. That summer we went to Mobile, Alabama. And in Mobile, my father said, you know what they say about every black town in the South? And I was like, what? Said, all the niggas live on the other side of the bridge. Yeah. And ever since then, every time I look at like major black towns, it's true. All the niggas live on the other side of the bridge. And so when I went back to Greenwood that school year, me and my mother, we lived in North Greenwood, first black family to buy a house there in like 60, 70 years or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
It's fucking crazy. That was 2006.
What the fuck?
Actually, I'm sorry. That was like 04, 05. And so, beginning of the school year. So my mom would drop me off. This is before we started doing like rideshare situation, and I could drive. My mom would drop me off, and then I would have to find my way back home. And usually that meant I had to walk back home. So from Greenwood High to where I lived in North Greenwood was about mile and a half. Right, so I had to walk that at home, and my first year I had to walk the long way because some niggas would jump me from time to time. Big Juan, goddamn, Big Juan and Lil, what's that nigga name?
Lil Jarvis.
Lil Jarvis, thank you, sweetheart. Oh man, god damn it, they jumped my ass from time to time. But once I figured out that squabble, I could take the direct routes. It was about a mile and a half. And so as I'm coming back from school one day, I'm walking through the neighborhood that Greenwood High is in, which is the all black neighborhoods. And as I'm getting closer to the bridge, I'm seeing more and more like order, opulence, architecture, commerce, money. And there's like a line. It's almost like you can see it. It's like a line where like downtown begins, and I got to walk directly through downtown to go over the bridge because my house is like 2 blocks across from the bridge. Anyway, so as I'm walking, I'm noticing like these differences. Right. And I told y'all the story about the ribs. Right, so I'm walking to these stores and I'm already getting these weird glances for like patroning at these white establishments, the Shipley's Donuts, the rib joint. There was a hotel over there. I used to walk in and like look at some of the art and hear some of the jazz from time to time, and like they'd look at me crazy. So I'm already getting these feelings, and it was from that point I was like, here I am walking home. I have to walk through this. Something must be done.
Yeah.
And if not anyone else, who? Because I don't think no one else in my school had that experience. No one else in my peer group had to take that trip 5 times a day and see that shift change between our community and other communities. And why? Right. We were no different. Exactly. We were no different. If anything, we were more talented. If anything, we were more resilient. If anything, we were brighter. Like I've always found it interesting. There was a private school and a public school in Green, Mississippi. I went to the public school for one day. It was Pillow Academy. Okay. It was dumb as fuck. Wow. And my mom was like, "What the fuck?" She looked at test scores and shit. Dumb as fuck. But the way that the school system is set up, at Pillow Academy, an A is 90 to 100. At Greenwood High, an A is 93 to 100.
Wow.
There's more room for success at Pillow Academy. Students just as dumb, if not dumber. But somehow the resources they're given are better. But somehow the communities they live in are so beautiful, they make it to fucking movie scenes all the time. Wow. It's just wild. I think that's what I knew. I made a lot of mistakes in doing so, but that's what I knew. All right, give me your last question and we about to here. I gotta eat a donut.
Okay, how do you picture your life at 66?
What a great question to end on. How old is Quincy Jones? He like 80 something, right?
Yeah.
How old is Master P?
I feel like he like in his late 50s, maybe early 60s, right? Let's see.
How do I envision my life at 66?
Master P is 52.
Wow. 33 years of what at least of what I have now. He's what, 52? Mm-hmm. 33 more. You know what's crazy about that question?
Quincy Jones is 89.
89. You know what's crazy about the question?
What's up?
I haven't had 33 years.
No. Right.
I've had like a good 9. You said 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe 5. 33 more? Ow, babe, man. Here's what I know. When I was younger, I used to think that I would be like a child prodigy, like smart guy.
Yeah.
And then I grew out of smart guy's age. And I just kept, progressing. And then when I got to the Boys and Girls Club, I thought I'd be a wonderkin. But then I grew out of wonderkin age. And I think when I was doing those things, I was trying to escape the thought that I had to do it step by step. I've said this on the show before, but I don't think we're going to be the show that's like one day we're at 5 people watching and the next day we're at 50K. Yeah. I think tomorrow we're going to be at 6 people watching. And I think the next day we're going to be at 7. Right. And so forth and so on. And although those aren't literal numbers, that's what I mean. So at 33, I think we'll be this plus 33 years. That's all I know. And if I have this energy, and unless we might be in Georgia, depending on the failure. But unless that happens, like I see no limit. Yeah. Just think about what we have done. Think about this last year. I've actually forgot one thing that happened in this last year that was crazy. What?
Oh, that. Yeah.
We did that. And I have no regrets. Yeah. And I still believe it was the right thing to do. Right. So then what's stopping us? That's all right, y'all. Woo! It's been a long one. I'm dry. I want to thank y'all for watching another episode of When You Make It BeMo. If you want to see the instant replay, make sure you go to YouTube or Twitter. But you can always listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or BeMo Authentic, or wherever you find podcasts. It's always a pleasure watching y'all. I'm 33 years old, y'all. 33 years old. Still love doing the show. And I will see y'all on Thursday. I don't think I'm going to leave you with nothing because I feel like we done had 2 music videos. We done had 2 hours of show. So I'm just going to tell y'all good morning. Bye.